You won't believe how some of the richest actors in Korea choose to live despite their enormous fortunes. These millionaire stars lead surprisingly ordinary lives, and their frugal habits will leave you shocked. Stay with us until the end as we dive deep into the surprising lifestyles of these wealthy celebrities who prefer simplicity over luxury. You may even pick up some money-saving habits along the way. It's no secret that the entertainment industry in South Korea is booming, making its top actors millionaires. With so much wealth, you'd expect them to live in luxurious mansions, drive the most expensive cars, and flaunt their riches. However, the reality is quite different. Some of the most famous Korean actors live humble lives and make choices that many would never expect from celebrities of their status. One prime example is Park Bo-gum, an actor with an impressive net worth of $30 million. Despite being able to afford the most lavish lifestyle, he chooses to take public transportation daily. Instead of hiring private drivers or riding in luxury cars, he prefers using the Seoul subway system. When asked about this, Park Bo-gum stated that he finds the subway convenient, cheap, and fast. He even mentioned that public transportation is something he would never give up. While his agency has expressed concerns about his safety, considering his massive fan following, Park Bo-gum remains committed to his simple habit of using public transport. Ha Young-woo is another wealthy actor who frequently takes the subway, despite owning over $4 million in real estate assets. He once shared a picture of himself riding a crowded train after work to avoid getting stuck in traffic. This small yet impactful choice shows how grounded these actors are, no matter how wealthy they become. But some actors take frugality to a whole new level. Veteran actress Jeon Won-ju has been praised for getting rich by living an extremely simple life. Over the past 50 years, she has been saving money for her retirement in ways that would surprise many. She has over $2 million in stocks and $700,000 in gold, but she still follows some of the most extreme money-saving methods. She does not throw away cosmetic samples, uses the same household items for decades, and recycles anything she can. Despite her fortune, Jeon Won-ju continues with her frugal habits, proving that wealth does not always change a person's spending behavior. Another actor who has impressed fans with his financial discipline is Lee Ik-young. He is known for his roles in popular dramas, but few people know that he is also the son of the CEO of LG Innotek. With an estimated net worth between $3 and $4 million, one would expect him to enjoy a life of luxury. However, Lee Ik-young follows strict habits to save money. One of his most shocking money-saving tricks is avoiding turning on the heater in winter. Instead, he wears warm clothes, socks, and even uses an electric blanket to keep himself warm. He admitted that this is something he learned from his father and initially disliked but later came to appreciate. Lee Ik-young also revealed that after dropping out of school, he worked part-time jobs to cover his living expenses rather than relying on his family's wealth. This level of self-sufficiency is rare among heirs to wealthy families, making his story even more remarkable. On the other hand, Ahn Jae-hyun had to adapt to a simpler lifestyle after facing major financial difficulties. His career as a model and actor brought him fame, but his personal life took a dramatic turn when he went through a highly publicized divorce. After settling the divorce with a payment of $75,000 and dealing with debts exceeding $100,000, Ahn Jae-hyun had to reevaluate his lifestyle. These days, he lives alone with his cat in a modest home. Although his house is spacious, it is quite old and has visible mold issues. Despite this, Ahn Jae-hyun keeps his living space clean and simple. He has admitted that he now focuses on managing his finances wisely and preparing for his future, proving that even celebrities face financial ups and downs. Kim Se-jong is another actor who has adopted a minimalist lifestyle. Despite having a net worth between $5 and $7 million, she chooses to live in a small studio apartment. She first rose to fame as a singer and later became a successful actress. When she revealed her home on a TV show, fans were surprised by how humble her living space was. Instead of a large, luxurious house, she lives in a compact yet well-organized space. Her cabinets, though small, are filled with neatly stacked items, and she uses the space efficiently. She even records music and exercises within the limited space of her apartment, proving that you don't need a big home to live a comfortable life. Kim Sejong also shared a financial strategy that left fans amazed. She manages her money by maintaining 9 different bank accounts. Each account serves a different purpose, one for daily expenses, one for savings, one for taxes, and so on. Her disciplined approach to managing her wealth ensures that she never overspends and remains financially secure. Nam Yoon-soo, another well-known actor, has a net worth exceeding $1 million, yet he chooses to live in a tiny 2-story studio apartment. His home is so small that the ceiling on the second floor is incredibly low, yet he jokes that he has never hit his head even when tired. Despite the limited space, he has carefully arranged his belongings to make the most of his home. His story shows that happiness and contentment aren't necessarily linked to the size of one's living space. Perhaps the most shocking revelation comes from actor Park Seo-ham, who stunned fans with his extremely modest and even messy lifestyle. Known for his stylish appearances and expensive fashion choices, fans were surprised to see how differently he lived in reality. His one-room studio apartment was not only small but also very disorganized. Clothes were scattered everywhere, the kitchen sink was overflowing with dirty dishes, and personal items were left in random places. Instead of cleaning stains or fixing damage in his home, he covered them with stickers. Fans were divided over his lifestyle. Some defended his simplicity, while others criticized his untidy habits. The fascinating part of all these stories is that despite their immense wealth, these Korean actors prioritize simplicity over extravagance. Whether it's riding public transportation, living in small apartments, or adopting extreme money-saving methods, they continue to embrace a down-to-earth way of life. Their choices prove that financial success does not always lead to a lavish lifestyle. So, what do you think about these frugal habits of Korea's richest actors? Would you ever consider living like them despite having millions? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Thanks for watching and see you next time.